High school was a bit of hell for me. I had very good friends, but I was always so scared to open up to them, to express my vulnerability. I was so insecure. I always looked up to these essays, these athletes, who everyone wanted to be friends with, all the girls wanted to date them, and I wanted to be like them so bad because I wanted to be loved too. But I felt like the more I tried to be charismatic, the more I tried to be like these people, the more people would see me as too up myself, too egotistical, and they could easily see through that, through insecurity. I was very insecure, and that's why I was acting like it, because it wasn't me. We're a social animal. We can see through that shit easily. So, what do? You start trying harder. You start mewing in class. You start acting nonchalant, nothing affects me, even though one strike in your ego and you're fucked. That's not charisma. That's arrogance. You're trying to protect something. Protect a part of yourself. I regret a lot about my childhood. I wish I pulled those insecurities out so I could genuinely be confident. I could experience my teenage life to its fullest. I didn't do that because I was always the kid who tried too hard. I wish I was more like the people around me. Unfortunately, I'm not. And if anyone from my high school is watching this video, you'll be able to clarify that. But it got to a point where I realized that I'm going to be the weird kid the rest of my life. I'd rather be confident and charismatic and the weird kid than be awkward and timid and the weird kid. At least there's one positive. So after studying charisma for I'd say a good 5+ years, I think I have a lot of knowledge I can share with you. How I went from this.
Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Today's video, I'm not going to be bringing you a workout video, but instead I'm going to be giving you 5 tips how to get abs in 4 weeks.
I had no oomph to me, to someone who grew 1.5 million subs in a year on YouTube due to my speaking ability and ability to connect with someone. Approaching women is a lot easier to me now, and I've made amazing friends along the journey that I can definitely call brothers. So give me 7, 8, 9, 10 minutes of your time, and hopefully I can transform you the same and save you 5 years. We are going to follow this road from boring to magnetic. I believe there are 5 things that make someone truly charismatic, and if you can master these 5 things, you're sweet. So we're going to go through each of these checkpoints in order from what you should develop first to what you should develop last so you can become magnetic. First of all, what is charisma? In my opinion, charisma is possessing a trait that other people want or lack that makes you very exciting, that makes you very unique. This could be a natural sense of humor. This could be inspiration. When someone's around you, they just smell inspiration. They want to get to work. This could be ambition. This could simply be confidence, uplifting people, excitement, a trait that the majority of the population lack, but they want. I believe mine is inspiration and ambition, but I'm going to show you how you can use any trait to make you extremely attractive to both women and men, or in between. Checkpoint 2. What makes someone like Bruce Wayne or Batman very charismatic? What makes someone like James Bond very charismatic? They each share a strong sense of purpose in their life. Bruce Wayne's parents died. He wants to save Gotham from crime. That's a very, very strong purpose in his life. He's naturally going to be a bit more expressive. He has emotions that he is expressing, making him charismatic. He's not just drowning himself in drugs and alcohol to suppress his feelings. He's doing something about it. So, checkpoint 2 is to develop a strong purpose within your life, something beyond yourself. And if you have that purpose, well, be more of it. This is who you are. This is who you're destined to be. You're meant to change the world. If you don't have that purpose, let me show you a process where you can develop it in like 30 seconds. Go back to your childhood. What were you naturally good at when opinions of others did not matter? What were you naturally attracted to? With me, I was naturally attracted to video games and music. I love those 2 things. Music is another way to express yourself. I'm expressing myself through this camera. And what's something you hate about the world? What is something that just fucking annoys you? It could be seeing alpha males on Instagram who think they're better than everyone. That's something that I would probably hate. I don't like to say that, but yeah, it's probably something, because I can sense insecurity because I used to be like that. I hate inauthenticity. And through this, I can make people more authentic through making videos. I've paired what interested me in childhood with something I don't really like in the world into what I'm doing, which gives me a strong purpose. Like, I've wrote what is purpose up there. What is charisma? And this doesn't have to be very big. It can just be something you do outside of work. It doesn't have to be your full-time job. Number 3, I believe there's 3 types of charismatics. The first type of charismatic is the introvert charismatic. This is more so someone like Bruce Wayne or Batman. He can be extroverted, but he's more introverted. Being an introvert does not mean you are socially anxious. It just means that you recharge better when you are alone. You choose to be alone when you are exhausted. Lean into that. You're not common to see. You're mostly silent. Your words and your presence hold more value. Let that be you. Don't be afraid of saying less. When you say something, you speak from the chest with confidence because you have a strong purpose in your life. You are here for a reason. You're allowed to express yourself. You've got to have that confidence within. The second one is an extrovert. If you're an extrovert, you thrive off of the attention of others. You thrive off of the validation, which is normal. It's human nature. I do as well. Everyone thrives off of other people's validation. It's not a pussy thing. Lean into that. And then there's the more ambivert. You're kind of both. This is someone like Tony Stark, Iron Man. He loves being the center of attention, but he loves being alone to work on his technology. He likes to isolate himself. The point of this is that you do not need to be an extrovert to be charismatic. I'm an introvert, but I love talking to the right people. You have to lean into that. Lean into your, archetype. Okay, point 4. Let's be honest. Nowadays, charisma has a lot to do with looks. If you are underdeveloped, you can still be charismatic, but it's just harder because of social media and the value that we put on looks. So, I guess checkpoint 4 is to try and maximize your looks as much as possible. I'm not going to sit up here and say I'm some model because I'm not. I'm probably a 6 out of 10 at best. But it's all the simple shit. You know the drill. It's your diet, the water. It's health maxing. You health max to looks max. One thing that you can do if you don't really know how to improve your appearance is to go and take a photo of yourself, go onto ChatGPT and tell it to analyze things that you could improve upon that you can control. You lock in for the next 6 months, you will probably be at your peak. Maybe a year, you will probably be at your peak. And I know if you're anything like me, you used to think like maximizing your appearance, trying to look attractive is for pussies. It's for people who just thrive off of attention and want all the attention. But it's true. We want to be loved. We have to be. You do have to be confident in your appearance, in my opinion at least. Maybe you're more confident than me and you don't need that. Okay, checkpoint 5, the last point in my opinion to being more charismatic and being more magnetic. We went through all this and it seems very selfish. The last point is to forget about all of that, somewhat forget about all of that, and focus your attentions on other people. Be more interested in other people than yourself. Everyone is insecure. Everyone. It is human nature. Some people are more than others. Become an expert in psychology if you're not studying psychology. Read people. When you're talking to someone, hear their tone of voice. Forget about your own insecurities. They don't matter. Everyone has them. Everyone's insecurities are much deeper than you think. The more and the deeper someone judges you is just a reflection of their own insecurities. You have to somewhat forget about yours. Learn to laugh at them. Learn to laugh at your own insecurities. Something that you hate. It's your nose, your eyes, the way you speak. Learn to laugh at it. This is who you are. If you can't change it, you can't change it. If you build all of this off ego, you're fucked. Now, I struggle with that. Of course, this is going to be somewhat ego. I get attacked sometimes. Some people call my work, you're 19 years old, you have no experience, you shouldn't be making these videos. It hurts sometimes because this is my purpose. I want this to be my purpose. And it hurts sometimes, it hurts my ego. But I have a strong purpose in my life. I'm not afraid to make mistakes. I know everyone does. At least I tried. So I say to myself, at least I tried to help. At least I tried my best in the moment. I did what I thought was best. I'm probably yapping too much, but the point I'm saying here, learn to separate your insecurities from yourself. That's a different person. You are the observer of them. Learn to accept them. That's your character. Everyone has them, but you must challenge them. Understand that they are not as deep as you think. Your fears are over-exaggerated. Everyone lives in their own head. We're all fucked by social media. Alright, it's important to understand that. If you can be the person who genuinely listens to someone, they're going to crave your presence. Be more sympathetic. Understand that people go through a lot more than you. Be that sympathy for them. And if you pair that with all of this, I truly believe you're a very charismatic person. Hope this was valuable. You actually have to put in the work and be disciplined. It's not going to come overnight. And I will catch you in the next one. Peace.